So we got Mark Beaumont here, and he's a Scottish cyclist. In 2008, he did Around the World in 194 days, and that's a good documentary. I think it's just called Cycling Around the World. If you type it in on YouTube, it comes up. Really interesting, and actually sparked some of my desire to ride my bike as well. But this time, he is doing it, planning to do it within 80 days. Ride around the world in 80 days. So the current record is it's over 120 days, and there are some criteria for riding your bike and what you have to do around the world in 80 days. So you've got to do 18,000 miles, which is almost 30,000 kilometers, and he's going to start in Paris. He's going to start in Paris on the 2nd of July. So he's starting in the Northern Hemisphere in summer, and here is his route. So starting in Paris, heading over to Beijing through Russia, Mongolia, Poland, Eastern Europe. And from there, he'll catch a plane from Beijing to Perth and go from Perth to Perth to Brisbane. So sort of like the Indy Pac route, and then go from Invercargill in NZ up to Auckland. And then his last leg will go from Anchorage in Alaska, still in the summer, and Halifax to Canada. And then a quick dash from Lisbon to Paris. So this is sort of his dream. I think this is great. It'll be something lovely to try as well. But he wants to redefine the limits of human endurance by proving what seems impossible, like really is actually possible. So it's all about catching the headwinds, doing it at the right time of year, and being pretty lucky in order to do it this quickly. A lot of things can go wrong in terms of long distance cycling. And while cycling along the coastline of Britain, he's expected to drink between 8 and 10 litres of water per day and consume 8,000 calories. He was vegetarian, I believe, during his round the world expedition, or at least he was when he started, and then he started to eat meat, and it sort of all got a bit slow from there. I recommend pretty much just plant foods. Well, I definitely just recommend plant foods, but high calorie plant foods is probably good for this sort of attempt at the record. So Mark Beaumont, Around the World in 80 days. Let's see what he has to say.
I'm Mark Beaumont, and I'm setting out to cycle around the world. The exciting thing is, living in Scotland, training in Scotland, can I take all these years of experience, that 12-year-old boy who pedalled from Dundee to Oban, and can I take on what in my mind is the ultimate dream, to get around the planet in less than 80 days? As a warm-up, I'm going to head out around the entire coastline of Britain, 3,500 miles. I'm really excited to explore the entire coast, but especially that section closer to home, up and around the Scottish coastline, really showcasing what we have. What an amazing adventure playground. Great to have the backing of the team at Visit Scotland, and I'm sure we can showcase exactly what that Scot spirit is.
Hashtag Visit Scotland. For people who don't know, the pace of an 80-day around the world bike challenge is 386 kilometers per day. Absolutely crazy. Can you do it? Let me know. Give it a thumbs up if you like this sort of content. Catch you later. Ciao.